All right. Hi, hello, good morning, or whatever time it is when you're watching this. If you are watching a replay, hashtag replay. If you're here with me live, say hey. Let me know who's with me this morning. Today, I want to share with you a guided meditation for coming home to yourself. So first of all, if this is your first time with me, my name is Jennifer Davoust, host of Tune Into You Meditation Podcast. I'm also a hypnotherapist and a life coach. And so I really hope that you enjoy this guided meditation and introducing the noisiest kitty in the whole world. Oh my God, you're so cute. Okay. Hi, Melissa, Ryan, Jason, good morning. Okay. Thanks for joining me live. So, yes, and cat mom. So, sometimes I don't feel home in myself. In fact, sometimes I want to avoid myself. Who has ever experienced that? Maybe for you, it looks like let's get lost in Facebook land, or maybe for some of us, it's a glass of wine or two. Maybe for some of us, it's just literally doing anything else besides the thing that we think we should be doing, right? Or other times, it's just that subtle feeling of discontentment where we're kind of like restless, maybe. Now, I know that I've experienced that many different ways, many different times throughout the course of my life. Just this discontentment within myself, or this discomfort within myself. And it's easy to want to avoid or, distract, right? But ultimately, that emptiness is still going to be there until we look at it, until we be with it, right? And so my question is, how do we come back to ourselves? How do we come back to that feeling of grounded, centered, aligned, secure, comfortable within ourselves place that we know is possible? And if you've experienced that feeling of peace and just ease within yourself on that deepest level, if you've ever experienced that, raise your hand for that. I want to know. Yeah. And sometimes maybe it's just the vaguest feeling, or maybe just we get like a glimpse of that, or maybe we just have those moments where it seems like everything is going good. And so there's that feeling of contentment. But I want to help you understand, really, truly, that that state of just ease within yourself and comfort and security within yourself, that grounded, centered, aligned place is available all the time. And we will slip in and out of it, and we forget, right? Like we're these ancient, wise, infinitely wise beings, and we know every truth in the universe, and yet we forget. We have like perpetual amnesia, and we keep coming back to these same truths. And we're like, right, I knew that. So this is one of those. This is what I want to share with you today, is that way to ground and align and center and come back home to yourself, to that place within you where you know truth, you feel truth, you are truth, you are love. So if you want to meditate with me this morning, go ahead and get comfortable. Okay, Kiki, pick a spot. Go ahead and get comfortable. I'm going to roll my shoulders a bit if you want to roll your shoulders. Take a nice deep breath. Start to settle in. And I will say that sometimes when we've been avoiding what's inside, there are some emotions under the surface that will begin to come up in this process. And if that's true for you, that's beautiful. Finally, there's an opportunity to release and let them go. And taking a couple more deep breaths, just bringing that awareness into the breath. Allowing the breath to move through you, touching every piece, cleansing, revitalizing. And I want you to imagine like all of your defenses, every way that you push back at life, every way that you guard, every wall you've ever raised around your heart. I want you to imagine in this moment you can just drop all the walls and barriers, just letting them fall away. And as you do, you may begin to feel yourself expand, larger than your body, filling up the room, as all those walls and barriers just dissolve, just melt down into the earth. Expanding now beyond the room, in all directions. Up into the sky. And it may be helpful for your eyes to be closed as you imagine yourself expanding now, bigger than the whole earth. And just get a sense of what that might be like. Just imagine that with me. Expanding out the size of the whole world, and then beyond that, farther and farther. And I want you to reach out and see if you can touch the edges of your being. See if you can find the edges of your being as you expand out across the universe in all directions. And when you find the edges of your being, go a little farther. And now I'd like you to find that core, that center, the place where you feel centered. Is it a point in the space, or is it all of the space? And then reach your roots down into the earth. And your roots reaching down into the earth, grab hold of some heart beat. And allow the life force energy of the earth to move up through those roots, up into your body. Allow this warm, nurturing earth energy to come up and meet you at the base of your spine, at your tailbone. You may feel a warmth or relaxation. And allow this nurturing, soothing Mother Earth energy. Life-giving energy. Orgasmic energy to travel up the spine, starting in the base and moving up through the belly, up into your chest, your arms, all the way up to the base of your skull, allowing a little to pool there, and all the way up to the top of your head. And just let everything relax for a moment. And with your eyes closed, I'd like you to imagine that you could just drift down into yourself. You might imagine a staircase, just walking down the stairs, drifting down deeper and deeper until you find a light, shining, shimmering, and this soft illumination grows brighter as you grow closer. And in this light is wisdom, the wisdom of eternity. And in this center core of you, there is nothing but truth. And as you grow closer and closer to this light, these truths begin to bubble up to the surface. They may bubble up into your awareness, or they may remain just below the surface, here to guide you, to comfort you. In the truth of who you are, the love at the center of your being shines forth. The truth of infinity, the truth of your own sacredness. The truth of your own unfathomable love bubbles up like bubbles from a hot jacuzzi. And I wonder what truth you might find there in this peace, in this love. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. And I wonder what truths might continue to bubble up for you over the next few hours or days. So, let me know. Do you feel grounded Were you able to connect with yourself? Were you able to find the place of centering within? Were you able to experience a bit of that wisdom? Let me know in the comments. And while you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and say thank you. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for joining me, being here with me today, tuning in, taking this time, sharing this space with me. So much love, so much gratitude to you. Namaste. Ryan says, I feel the energy of this meditation. And you can come back to this anytime. And it's not about the what. It is about the energy. It's never about the thing. It's always about the energy behind it, is what I like to say. So anytime you want to come home to yourself, the process can be anything. So play with this. That is my invitation. Mwah! All right. Love you all so much. I will be back again on Wednesday with another short guided live meditation. If you're watching this on YouTube and you want to check out the lives on Facebook, it's Jennifer Davoust Coaching, facebook.com/Jennifer Davoust Coaching. And for anyone who hasn't already checked out the podcast, Tune Into You Meditation Podcast. New episodes come out every week, and I would love to connect with you. So leave a comment, reach out to me. Mwah. Love you all. Bye for now.